So then importance of literature review. So why we want to study the literature review? Literature review can provide the foundations, right? Foundations. A literature review provides a bedrock for your research. Bedrock is a very, very strong foundation, establishing the context, existing knowledge, and key debates within your field, right? So it can provide the foundation. So then foundation, uh, for the research, it is the base. The foundation is the base because with the help of the literature only, the researchers can continue the research work, right? So that's why literature, you all have to understand the sources available for the literature. So then a foundation literatures, in the sense, again, I will explain clearly. A literature review establishes the context, right? By examining foundational theories and concepts. Already for our previous classes, we discussed about theoretical foundation for the service quality. Our researchers normally use the Parasuraman model as the base, right? So then here the literature give a base or foundation. So reviewing might explore into classic consumer behavior theories like a hierarchy of needs by Maslow, or elaboration likelihood model by Petty and Cassiopo. Like that, there are a lot of theories, right? Plan behavior, technology accepted models like that. There are a lot of theories available. These theories are created by previous researchers. So by synthesizing these theories, researchers can establish a solid theoretical foundation, right? Synthesizing these theories, researchers can establish a solid theoretical foundation for understanding consumer decision-making process in a specific study context. Right? By synthesizing these theories, researchers can establish a solid theoretical foundation for understanding consumer decision-making process in a specific study context. So then gaps and opportunities. So then normally uh, identify the problems that related to the existing gaps or knowledge gap. So then by reviewing the previous researchers, so that means the literature review can provide the opportunity to identify the gaps and opportunities. So conducting a literature review in marketing helps researchers identify gaps in knowledge. For example, a review might explore a lack of research on the effectiveness influencer marketing campaigns targeting older demographics, right? So then there may be a gap in the influencer marketing campaigns targeting older demographics because influencer marketing normally target on the younger generation. So that's why there are some gaps. How these influencer marketing target on older generations, older demographics. So then these gaps can be identified by reading the previous research work, right? So then recognizing or identifying this gap can inspire researchers to investigate, right? Gap, recognizing or identifying this gap can inspire researchers to investigate how influencer strategies could be adapted, right? How influencers strategies could be adapted to appeal to older consumers. So then this can presenting an opportunity for new insight and contribution to the field, the influencer market, right? So then identify the gap. Another the right purpose or usage of this literature review is identifying the gaps. Then another one is the credibility, right? Credibility means demonstrating a thorough understanding of existing research, right? Demonstrating a thorough uh, understanding of existing research enhances the credibility of marketing studies, right? So credibility means is that it giving us some sort of a, uh, authenticity, right? For example, a comprehensive review of studies on brand loyalty, right? Studies, so that's previous researches related to the brand loyalty can bolster the validity of a research project investigating the impact of customer service quality on brand loyalty in the hospitality industry, right? So then now you can understand this, the particular uh, topic can be, right, review. Review means the 11 publications available. A comprehensive review of studies on brand loyalty can bolster the validity of a research project, right, investigating the impact of a customer service quality on brand loyalty in the hospitality industry. By citing the credible sources and getting the information from the sources and including in the research, showcase the experience and strengthen the justification for the research questions and methodologies because they are providing the evidence with the credible evidences. Synthesis and integration. Integration means incorporating the ideas of previous researchers in the particular research. So integrating existing knowledge allows researchers to build on established theories and findings, right? So integrating means uh, incorporating, right, bringing together existing knowledge, right? That means existing knowledge means already researchers created the knowledge that is available, existing knowledge allows researchers to build on established theories and findings. Researchers to build on established theories and findings. For example, a literature review on digital marketing strategies might uh, uh, adapt the studies on search engine optimization, content marketing, social media advertising, like that. They can get the idea from the different, right, areas by integrating these insights. Insight means that the deep understanding of these areas. Researchers can propose a holistic framework for optimizing the digital marketing campaign. So then when one researcher want to do something about the digital marketing, without the help of literature, he cannot incorporate the relevant ideas and right information or insights in the research. So then that's why uh, integrating the previous research ideas is important to implement correct research methodology and models, right? So that's why optimizing the digital marketing campaigns that combines effective search engine optimization techniques with the compelling content strategies and targeted at social media engagement. So that's why now you can understand how these right importance of literature review and the types of literature review, integrated, thematic, and systematic and annotated bibliography. So, so we will discuss deeply about this, how these right integrative uh, literature review right work is provide comprehensive overview, right? Provide uh, comprehensive. Comprehensive means the detail, right? Uh, Detailed literature. So that's why comprehensive view, right? So this comprehensive view normally researchers try to integrate that, right? For example, an integrated literature review in marketing will focus on uh, consumer behavior in e-commerce, right? Consumer behavior in e-commerce. It would provide a comprehensive overview of existing literature. Existing literature means, as I said earlier, previous researchers guys have created the right resources and these are available. So identifying key themes, right? Themes about how these consumer behavior and e-commerce teams they want to identify what other concept they can incorporate in their work. Identifying the key themes such as online trust, decision-making process, importance of user-generated content. So these are the things are available when we talk about the research related to the consumer behavior and e-commerce. Previous researchers have focused on these things. But other things, online trust, decision-making process, importance of user-generated content. So why incorporating studies from various perspectives? Right? Another term we normally use in the research is synthesizing. Synthesizing means we systematically incorporating the ideas, right? Synthesizing the studies from the previous perspectives, psychological, sociological, and economic. It would offer a holistic understanding of consumer behavior in online shopping environment, right? So that's why interpretive literature. So that means getting the idea from the different field of studies, right? So even we are doing a research in marketing, sometimes the concept or theory is related to the uh, uh, psychology and sociology, economic also part of the marketing research. So then integrating from the different studies and thematic literature review, another one. So then thematic, as you see, is a focus on specific theme, right? Within a broader field, analyzing how different scholars have approached it. So that's why another right topic is in the literature review is the thematic literature review. For example, a thematic literature review in marketing might explore the theme of social media marketing strategies. And a thematic literature review in marketing might explore the theme of social media marketing strategies. So then, what are the themes in the social media marketing? Then they can create the thematic studies. So it would analyze how different scholars have approached this topic. The different researchers have approached the social media marketing strategies in different views and different methodologies, different contexts. They approach the social media marketing strategies. So then, for analyzing the different studies, then researchers can identify some themes, right? So it would analyze how different scholars have approached this topic. So that's why examining various strategies such as influencer collaboration, right? Social media. Normally, then they try to do the research related to the influencers. Influencers in the social media, there may be some celebrities and so sports personalities or some other right celebrities are influencing the social media. So then marketers get the help of these influencers to make some campaign. So then some studies examining various strategies such as influencer collaboration, content marketing on platform like Instagram and TikTok, the use of data analytics for targeting. So then these are some themes. When we try to review the existing literature related to the social media marketing, we can identify these kind of themes. This review would highlight different theoretical frameworks and empirical finding to uh, explain the evolution and effectiveness of social media marketing strategies over time. So that's why thematic literature means identify what are the themes normally emerge in the social media marketing in a different researchers' point of view. So analyzing these themes, right, by studying the different literature, they can identify these themes. Another one is the systematic literature review. Systematic literature reviews follows a rigorous protocol, right? Rigorous protocol to identify, assess, and synthesize all relevant research on a specific questions. systematic. Right, for example, systematic literature review in marketing could investigate the impact of digital advertising on consumer purchase intention, right? So then uh, the impact of digital advertising. Now you can understand how digital advertising can work on that, right? On consumer purchase intention, how the digital advertising can impact. So then systematically viewing this the topic, it would follow a rigorous protocol to identify, assess, and synthesize all relevant research on the specific issues. So then what are the research already, right, conducted some research related to these research questions or research. So that's why systematically searching the databases to identify the relevant researchers or literature. So then they try to extract the ideas. This approach involves clearly defined search criteria, right? Search means only they try to because thousands of research papers or research article or literature available related to the digital advertising, related to the consumer purchase intention, but we cannot consider all these things due to the vast amount. So that's why we narrow down the search to get the relevant, very accurate and very relevant literature related to the digital uh, advertising on consumer purchase intention. So that's why this approach involves clearly defined search criteria, inclusion, what are the things they can include, what are the research they can exclude. Exclude means because sometimes language wise, when we are searching the literature, nowadays search engines available. With the search engines, when we write to search some articles, we can use some exclusion and inclusion criteria and transparent methods of data extraction and synthesis. This is the method available by systematic analyzing studies across different advertising channels, right? It would provide evidence-based insight into how digital advertising influences consumer behavior. And another one is the annotated bibliography. So the annotated bibliography in marketing might compile sources on brand loyalty programs. Each entry would include a brief summary and critical evaluation of the source, right? Uh, so then, as its methodology, right? Key findings and relevance to the study of brand loyalty program. These formats allows researchers to quickly assess the scope and quality of research source, each source, helping to build a foundation uh, for further exploration or incorporation into their own research. So then these are the things available under the right uh, types of literature available, but these are the different types of literature studies, right? Different studies, methods available, but we will discuss later about how the literature review will be used in a particular research, right, as a separate chapter, literature review.